welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Once you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload, which is every single Monday. And make sure you go ahead, give this video a big thumbs up. It definitely helps me out a lot. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I got this look using this palette. Now, this is the Living in Color Hank & Henry palette. And as you can see, this look is not that colorful. I know. You'll see why in a minute. If you want to go ahead and see how I got this look, we're using this palette. Keep on. Alright, so you guys are zoomed in. I have this prime with Tarte Shape Tape in Tan Sand. And we're going to go in with this Living in Color palette by Hank & Henry. I did get this in my March base box. I'm not the premium, so I never tried it out, so we're gonna do that today. So this is what it looks like. Again, I said before in that video, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It is a very busy packaging. It's too much. And also here, they do have all the shades and the names. I'm not sure if the names are on the actual palette, but I do remember that I was not happy with the size of the pans. They're literally like, honestly, the pictures on the back are probably bigger. So this is what it looks like. Not really blown away. Again, it's called Living in Color, and I don't see too much color. I don't, sorry. So we're just gonna jump right into it. I don't know really what I'm gonna do. They do have this cool blue here, but I don't see too many complementary colors, so we'll just see. I think I'm just gonna start off with my eye blender brush. This is a 225. I don't know how these colors are gonna mix with the blue, so I'm just gonna go here, right into this color here. This is called Rustique. Now, I hate when palettes do this with the name is on the back or the name is somewhere else because it's hard to follow along. It's hard to give you guys a name. I don't know. So far, it looks very pigmented. I've only used one other Hank & Henry product, which is their eyeliner, the Blackity Black. I hate the name, but that's what it is. So I'm just gonna pop this color right in my crease as a transition. Okay, so already, hope you guys can see that. It is pretty pigmented. I just don't know how I feel like it's skipping a little bit, like a little patchy here, but I'm just like applying it, so we'll see how it blends out. Again, I don't really know how this is gonna look with that blue. I wanna use it, but y'all, they're not giving me too many options. So I'm not gonna make this super, this is pigmented, but I do see a little bit of skipping. Like, can you see that here? It's like a little patchy. And I know my concealer set, I did this a while ago, I had some tea, put on some music. So it's not my base. This time I can say for sure it's not my base. It's a little chalky also. There's some kick up right in the pan here. Not crazy, but ouch. But something to, wow, did not want to apply it like that. Something to definitely note. And I don't know, can you guys see that? I'm trying to like make sure I'm not like looking away the whole time. But do you see that right where it's applied? It kind of like sticks, but it I don't know. I'm not. We're gonna see. Hopefully it doesn't look too crazy. I'm just gonna try to blend it out. I did not want it to be so harsh on that side, but even on this side where it was a little softer, you can see that it's skipping and it's patchy, especially right there. I don't know what that is. I'm really not gonna try to apply any more product. We're gonna see. I don't know. I really do like how this looks, like the shade itself. I just don't know how it's gonna mix with the browns. If they put these shimmers have color, but there's not much to work with. I don't know. Who thought this? Who thought this up? And while I'm just blending it out, you know, hope you guys are safe, washing your hands, staying inside. If you live in Florida, don't go to the beach. If you live in states where they're opening up, stay your ass home. Don't do it. It's not that serious for us to go out and die. So just chill out. Just stay home for a little bit longer. I mean, if you have to go to work, wear your mask everywhere. Just wear a mask. Honestly, wash your hands if you have to. If you can, wear gloves. Just take the proper precaution, but don't listen to these governments that are opening up right now and trying to kill us off. All right, I think that's fine. It's blended out. It did an okay job. Even here where it got a little stuck, like I accidentally like dabbed it in, it still looks good. So that's cool. I just don't want it to be too harsh. I'm just really blending it out. Like blend that shit up till your wrist hurt and then blend it some more. Do that. Okay, so, all right, that's nice. I just really hope it looks okay with the blue because I'm gonna use it. I really don't have any more options. It's like this blue or these browns, and that's boring as shit. So I'm gonna use, calm down, thank you. I'm gonna use this petite crease brush. This is a 231. We're just gonna go right into that blue. Hopefully it doesn't look too crazy, but if it does, I'll probably change it and you guys will never know. All right, again, a little chalky. Looks pretty pigmented. Let's go. I probably should use a different brush, but I'm just gonna raise my eyebrow a little bit and just start going in right at the crease. I'm probably going to change my brush. So far it's not looking terrible. I mean, with the two colors, not as far as the blending. I haven't blended anything out. Okay, they don't look so bad together. I'm not mad. I'm definitely gonna take some blending. So I'm just gonna go ahead, pack that in, make sure the color is popping, and do the other side and show you how that came out. Okay, so I did go ahead and blend it out. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. They blended out okay. You can still see it's still a little patchy in some areas, but nothing too crazy. I'm gonna cut the crease. And it doesn't look bad together. Now, my concern is that these are the colors that I have to work with from this palette. So this, again, is already starting to look like a supplementary palette that you may just use to grab one or two shades that you don't have on hand in another one. This, I don't see many looks coming from this. Maybe if they had like a lighter mauve pink in here, that would have worked. But I don't know. It's like this whole section of 4 right here, that's one look, complete look. You can do a whole look with this one, like a neutral burnt orange look. The rest of these are kind of just thrown in here to give it color. I don't really feel like at all that this name fits. I don't. We're not gonna lie about it, and that's fine. I did just go ahead and look this up because if you remember, BoxyCharm has not been giving me any cards, but this palette is $27. Now, I know, they're trying it. For 9 shadows, relatively small pans, and the color selection, the color story is a weird one. I would not spend my coin on this. I'm sorry. Luckily, I got it, but it's not happening. Now, I am just going to go ahead, cut the crease. I really don't know what I'm going to put on the lid. I definitely might dip into this color here and also this blue. This blue and this pink. I'm trying to see what they are. So that one is called... I can't even like... And it's just written so stupid. So the pink one is Sultry Skin. And... Oh, I'm sorry. Petticoat? I don't know what this is because it's written in this weird script font that, you know, whatever. So I'm just going to go ahead, cut the crease, and we're going to try and pull something together. Be right back. Okay. So real quick, not so real quick at all. Also, if you notice, I'm a liar. Didn't use the pink. But I felt like I should just complement the colors that have already been down in the transition shade and in my crease. So I did just go ahead on the inner corner, use this gold shimmer here. That one is called La Canela, whatever. And then I did go in with these 2 blues here. Now, first I was just gonna use this one, but when I put it on, I hated it. It looked like shit. Just gonna say that. But I went in and used closer to the gold shimmer up. They're walking around like Yeti stomping. Anyway, so I did just go ahead and put this shade here. I did go ahead and put this shade here right after that gold, and then I did mix these 2 together on the outer corner, and I just went back in with this rustique shade and whatever this blue one is called. boy's toy. Is that a Z? Whatever, that's not even cute. I went in with this shade again, just to go ahead and blend that together. I think it looks okay. I'm not mad at it. I do want to go ahead and just take this little flat brush right into the gold a little bit and maybe put a little bit more up here. Just a little. Yeah, so like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you how I went and did that after cut the crease. Again, just my Shape Tape in Tan Sand. So just using a small flat brush, I'm going to go right into this shade here. And just place that on the inner corner. It did have a lot of fallout. And these shimmers are really, like the blues are really like glittery, so they do get a little messy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that in here. I didn't know how far I wanted to take it, but I think that's good enough. I don't know, it's giving me like sandstone vibes. What do you guys think? So far, I'm not angry. Could this have been a lot better? Yes, for a palette named Living in Color. I really expected color. This is not it. And this was last month that I got it from BoxyCharm, so I definitely forgot what it looked like. And I was like, well, I can't do the video that I planned because I didn't get my stuff. Let's just do this real quick. But, yeah, what y'all doing? Y'all catfishing with these names. I see what y'all did. I just want to go ahead and build it up a little bit. As you see, I'm not putting down any glitter primer. I shouldn't have to all the time, and I'm not gonna all the time. It's not happening. I think that's enough. And you do kind of have to build this up. So when I put on the other colors, I am still just gonna go back in and build that up like I had to do over here. Now I'm just gonna take a larger brush, and it's darker from that one. So as I learn my lesson, I'm gonna go in with this shade here first, and then the darker blue. It has like little flecks of, I think, black. And I'm just gonna place this right in the middle. And I'm gonna end up mixing those two anyway, so. And now I'm gonna go in with the shade down here. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, see, it just looks kind of like shit when you first put it down, so we're just gonna call it what it is. But I wanted this on the end to kind of blend out, and it's like, it's not easy to work with. So I was just like mixing the two. Now you can see I'm not really like blending it out, and you still see there's a lot of fallout. That's just, do your base last. It makes a difference, trust me. Okay, I think that's pretty similar. And now I'm just gonna go, yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna go back in, just gonna go back in with the smaller brush, hit that gold one more time, and kind of build that up as, you know, just to my liking. Kind of really blend them together, so it doesn't just look like it just stops. I think this is pretty. Is it something that I would usually do? Definitely not, which is good, just to get different looks. You guys know I love doing colorful, crazy looks, because for me that is a wearable look. But this is cool too. I don't know where I would be going wearing this, or what I would be putting on to complement this. Not that we could go anywhere, but you know, y'all know what I mean. Whatever I take away, I just go back in and kind of like build that back up a little bit. Just want them to be blended. Okay, that eye is perfect since I learned my lesson. Now this one is a little, whatever. It's cool, we're fixing it. Okay, as you can see, this side is a lot more vibrant than this one. I don't even know why that is, like at all. But I'm just gonna keep packing that on and try to build that up. I feel like it's like a huge difference, but I want them to match. Clean off that brush a little bit. Hopefully it'll make a difference. And it'll just be showing more vibrant. I just want the vibrant color on top, or at least get them to match. Like, what's going on here? So now my brush is a little bit wet. That should do something, or at least, damn, I probably have to mix one of these to get this a little darker. Okay, so whatever, I'm over that. I did just mix these two a little bit just to make it a little bit darker so that it can blend a little bit better together. Now I'm gonna go in back with this 231. Yeah, I got it right. This crease brush, right back into this blue just a little. ooh, shade. And I'm just gonna go over that line just because there's some glitter there. Just a little, and definitely gonna hit the outer corner just to blend it out. And you guys can see there's a lot of fallout there. Next, going into my blending brush. This is a 225 by Suede, and I'm just gonna go ahead just a little bit right back into this burnt orange shade here, just to blend that out. Just gonna go back into the same 231 and just blend it out. I didn't put any more product on the brush. Okay, so that's pretty much done for my eyes. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead, do my base, come back, smoke with the lower lash line. I should have some eyeliner on at that time, and we're just gonna wrap up this look. All right, so I'm back, and this is where we are. I just did my base, there's powder all over it, let it go. I know I look ashy shit, but on my waterline, I just hit it with this NYX Suede liquid lipstick in Life's a Beach, just because I felt like it needed a little bit of pop of color just to open up the eyes a little bit. But for the lower lash line, I am just going to go in. I don't really got much options, but I think I'm just gonna go in on the inner corner with this same rustic shade, Rustique, I think that's what it's called. If I'm making it up, just let it go. I'm already not impressed with this palette. So, I'm just gonna take it on a flat shader brush or a smudger brush. This is a 226. And I'm just gonna hit the inner corner like that. Now I do wanna take it probably just about half, and I am gonna still mix it with another color. I'm trying to do it this way so I'm not just looking away the whole time. You guys can still kind of see. Okay, so that's cool. Now I'm actually gonna mix it with this little chocolate shade here. I don't know what it's called. I don't feel like looking on the back. Sorry guys. Let me see if I can be nice. Rosalinda. Yeah, whatever. These names, I don't know. Who named these for you guys? Hank and Henry? And who named this palette? Because the only thing that's in color is the packaging, which is super busy. That's kind of annoying. And it's all like metallic holographic, so it's blinding me. Not a fan. So right in the middle, I'm just gonna pop this shade in here. And I know it looks like that pink is a lot, that crimson shade in the waterline is a lot, but it's not too bad. It is going to be, you know, it's gonna die down a little bit once I put on mascara and all that fun stuff. But I did want at least a little bit of color. I was gonna do blue, but I felt like it's already enough blue, so just wanted to throw it off. So I think that's cool. And of course, the last one, I'm just gonna go in with this blue here and just hit the, oh my God. Just hit the outer corner and just like blend that together a little bit more. Nothing too crazy. The blue is pretty pigmented. And just the shadows themselves, just so you guys are aware, they are very chalky. There is fallout. They blend okay, but they are still patchy. You probably can't see it now, but there's some patches here. And like here where I did try to blend them out as best I could. It's just, I don't know what it was. But, so that's pretty much it for the eyes. I'm just gonna go ahead, finish up the look off camera and come back in. I don't think I need to give you my final thoughts because you guys can already tell that I'm not feeling this palette at all. But I'll just show you how the final look came out. Be right back. Alright guys, this is the final look. I just did go ahead and just finish up highlighter. It's actually my Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in Rose Gold, and I topped that with my ColourPop Loose Highlighter in Booming from the Makeup Shayla collection. I really like how they pair together. On my lips, I did just use the NYX Suede lip liner in Club Hopper, and I topped that with just a nude or brown from New York Absolute. That's what it's called. I don't know. It's really cheap, drugstore brand. And if I have the link, I'll link it down below for you guys as well. It's really, really nice. That's the same brand as the purple one that I use, which is popping. Now, for this palette, look, I really love how the look came out. I really do. But for a palette named Living in Color, there was no color. You can't just throw some browns, a copper, and 2 pinks and a blue shimmer and think that's a colorful palette. It's not. It wasn't it. Not only, I don't know what the color story is supposed to be, but the packaging is so busy, you really expect something else, and you legit get catfish off of packaging alone, which is trifling. Also, the shadows are chalky. They're chalky. They blend okay. They do get patchy, but luckily I use like darker, like that blue honestly really covered up the patchiness from that first shade. And this ain't it. For $27, I would not spend my coin on it. I do not recommend you spend your coin on this unless you like this color story. That's up to you, but it ain't it for me, chief. It's not at all. But the look came out really, really great. The lashes are Luxe by Pretty Mink Beauty. And these face demons, these pimples here coming through. They are. My face was like really bad this week. I literally did like some damage control within like 3 days, and most of it was fine. But you know, it is what it is. If you guys want to see a video on how I try to like do some damage control on my skin in a short span of time, definitely let me know. I'll tell you all the products that I use, how I use them, and how I get this face to calm down, because it was wilding for respect. You see that? Acting up. Stupid. Now, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. It definitely helps me out. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. When you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload, which is every single Monday, like clockwork. I don't miss an upload at all, even if I'm not in the mood. And trust me, these past few weeks, going through it. But these videos are still coming out to you guys. I really appreciate you watching. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram. You see some more looks. And if you did like the look that I put on Instagram with the blue and green neon cut crease, definitely let me know. I don't have a tutorial up on that video yet, but if you'd like to see one, definitely let me know on Instagram, or head over to my community tab and you can just leave me a comment under that picture. It's right there. Not that hard. Make sure you comment on this video as well. It does help me out with the engagement, and I really, really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Until next time.